All right, good morning, kindergarten, and happy Friday. And today we are on lesson 10-4, and we are finding parts of 11, 12, and 13. So we have Jada again. I think we've had Jada in every one of our papers this week. And it says she is on a train, and there is 13 students waiting for the train. There are only 10 seats in each train car. How many students will have to ride in the second car? Use counters to show your work. Then tell how the counters and equations show 10 and some more in cars. So that was a lot of words for the question. So all they want us to do is there is 13 kids waiting for a train. And in each train you can only have 10 kids at the max. You can have no more than 10. So they're wondering how many people or students are going to be in the second car after we filled up the first car. So remember, the first car can only have 10. And then we need to get to what number? 13 right there, right? So we're at 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 10 in this first car. It's completely filled, so I'm writing my 10. How many do I have in my second car? 1, 2, 3. So our equation is 13 equals 10 plus 3. Awesome. So just like this, or see our pictures up here, we have all kinds of trophies, and they're putting them in a trophy case. Only 10 can go in a trophy case, so there's 10, and then the leftovers are in the other trophy case, and there's 3. So there's 10 ones, 10 ones, and 3 ones. So 10 ones, 3 ones, 10 plus 3 equals 13. Notice how the 3 just replaces the 0. Okay, so here we have 11, and it equals 10 plus 1. Notice how they just moved the 1 over to the 0, and it's 11. Awesome, you can go to the next page. Now you're going to do this page by yourself today, okay? You are going to show me how to draw 13 counters and 12 counters. Remember, the first 10 frame always has to be filled, okay? So it's going to be 10 plus what? 10 plus what? And then draw the counters. Same thing for this one. Draw counters to make 12, and then you need to complete each equation. All right? And then number 7, you have to draw counters to show 11. And then you need to match the picture or match the equation. So I'll write it in here so you remember what number it is. 11. Remember, it's 10 and then some ones. So now we're on page 589. Whoops. It says, have students draw counters to show 11 and write an equation to match the picture. You need to have an equation that shows 10 ones and then some ones. So just like before, we have our 10 and some ones, and we're trying to get to 11. So we have 10, and I'm just going to keep adding counters in here till we get to 11. 11. Oh, that's all we have to do. 10 plus 1. Look at that. Now we need to have this equals 13. This one is 12. And 4 is 13 again. Remember, this is 10 plus some ones again. So we always need to have 10 as one of our numbers in the equation. So that means one of these 10 frames always has to be full. So we have 10, and we're going to keep counting. 10, 11, 12, 13. Now I could write the equation like this if I started 3 first, and then I went 10. I could, because is there a 10 frame of 3? Yep. Is there a 10 frame of 10? Yes, there is. Now 12. Remember, we need to have one whole 10 frame filled, because it's 10 and some ones. Now we can just count 11, 12. Oh, got the 12. That's enough. So I'm going to have 10 plus 2, because that's where these two are from. Notice how we have 12. So we have 10 plus 2. If we replace the 2 with the 0, we get 12. And now 13. Look where the equal sign is. Mr. Grund went too fast and he messed up. That's what happens when you go too fast. See how the equal signs are different? They just want to show you all the different ways you could write the equation here. So we have 10, because that's how we've been doing it, right? 10 and some ones. How many more ones do we have? 3. So 13 equals 10 plus 3. Now, it's just we got to do it the opposite way. So now we have our 10 plus 3 equals 13. All right? Perfect. I hope everyone has a great day today. Have a great weekend. And I hope you play outside. Bye.